looking downstream here, and there's this big tire that somebody dumped into the stream, let it float downstream. There's also a skidder tire right here. For a second I thought that one was a giant bear. I was like, oh! Wow, look at that. Such a cool rock formation. This tree. What's in there, pups? Can you make it, little core dog? What'd you find there, Lady K?
Oh, I found a tree with a right angle, and it has, I guess at one time it has this horizontal kind of cuts in them at one time.
Well, either that or that's from erosion during the floods.
Oh, you think?
Maybe.
I don't know.
It's
what
really...
What would make these indentations like, oh, there was like stuff growing on, like on top of it?
I don't know. That's weird, huh? That tree's still alive.
Yeah, or maybe they don't have vines coming on these
and
things,
it's
right?
growing upright.
Yep.
It almost looks like something might have been wrapped around it at some time. I can't
know.
imagine what.
Not really on that side, because there's always blue tape.
But look, it's getting spookier down there. Look at that.
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful.
Like, I don't think that if we were screaming bloody murder down here, you would not hear us back at the car.
I doubt it.
No, I doubt it too, because it's so thick in here.
You couldn't even hear me when I was talking to you, just up the way.
Right. So what does that tell us about those sounds we heard the other night? They couldn't have possibly come. We haven't even gotten to the pond yet. Just found some bear scat.
Bear shit?
Yeah, bear shit right here. Not a very big bear shit. Well, Lady K just found a beautiful, look at this trail.
I know.
That trail right there. Wow, you'd put a trail camera on here, you'd get some stuff. That's a big raccoon track. Let me get my foot next to it. That is a really big raccoon. Awesome, you've got the front paw, and then you got the hind double print back here, hind paw and a front paw. What are the tracks?
Oh, I don't know, I just see moose.
Lots of moose tracks. I see a lot of old raccoon tracks right there in the mud. And a whole bunch of moose tracks. It's old beaver pond is what this is. It's
Drained.
yes. Look at the moose tracks all over the place. Look at that! Oh, how cool!
The moose stuff?
It is the skull of, I'm gonna guess, a moose.
Wow.
What's left of a moose? That's the antler nubs. Oh yeah, look. It's a bull moose, young bull moose. And people say you can't find dead stuff in the woods. Who they hanging out with? Look at that, KV. Once again, we have proven the experts wrong. They keep saying you can't find dead shit in the forest. I don't know why it is. Every time we go in the forest, we're just tripping over this stuff. Don't we?
Yep.
I mean, what, was just up here, what, two trips ago, I came out of here with a moose shed, and now we've got bits and pieces of a big
So you're slowly going to put one together.
Start my own moose museum.
Is that going to be on our wall?
No, probably not. I'll probably put it out in the... I'll probably just end up on the lawn. The dog will be gnawing on it, and she'll be extremely happy. 0.4 of a mile from the pit, from where the car is. So we're...
Yeah, we're not going to use that though.
No, but I'm just saying, but we're directly as the crow flies.
Right.
We're not quite a half a mile from the car, and we're a little better than halfway to the pond. We didn't even get to the pond yet.
Right.
So the chances of that being people.
Right. Oh yeah, I doubt that it was.
We won't be able to hear them.
We wouldn't be able to hear them. It's not like an airplane that's louder, or a car even. I mean, you can't hear people that far away.
No. So whatever the heck we heard was either here or closer to us.
Yeah.
And it seemed to be kind of in the direction, kind of seems to be in the direction of that skitter trail, I guess. We're going to go up it. So we're 0.34 from the pit.
We're always 0.34 from some point.
I know you always say that, but I'm just telling you that's what we are. And we just came from way down in there, and we were almost a half a mile away from the car, and we were a little bit, maybe 65% the way to the pond.
Right.
And we didn't hear any noises from the pond, really.
Well, I thought I heard something. I thought I heard...
But you barely thought you heard something, and we heard quite clearly. I mean, I even heard it from the pit.
That's true.
So I'm thinking even if we were right here and we were to go, ooh, that you wouldn't hear it at the pit.
Right.
Which tells me that what was making that noise was closer than we are. It was right here.
Lady K cooks supper. I'm going to perform a little experiment, and
Me and Luna Pup are going to walk out here to into this pit.
If you can get her away from the food.
Come on, pups, come on. And we're going to pace off 100 paces, which would be roughly 300 feet. We're going to smack some rocks together, and then we're going to do our little woo. It seems to initiate these guys, and we'll see how far down the way that Lady K can hear us. So we're about 200 yards. We'll see if Kathy can hear me. I suspect I'm probably not hearing very much. I think those sounds were generated just up around the corner last night. Alright, Zen Yetians. This is 4th of July, and listen. It's really quiet. It's like nobody on this road. In fact, I'm trying to think, the last vehicles we saw were, it was yesterday. No, it must have been today. We saw 2 vehicles this morning. That was it. I haven't seen another single vehicle. Of course, we weren't up by the road. We were down in the woods too. All right, we're gonna go back and check with Lady K and see how our sound experiments fared. How far she could see. How far she could hear us making noises. So we've determined a couple things when we were up here. One, that there aren't any people anywhere near close to this pit. The pond's quite a ways away. All the sounds that we've been hearing, which kind of sort of had like a cross between a coyote and a person.
Yeah.
It's not people. And that rock clacking that we heard was not fireworks, because this is the 4th of July right now. This is 11 o'clock at night.
There's nothing going on.
Nothing. We are not hearing any vehicles, no people, no motors, no gunfire, no birds, silence. Which in my mind completely and totally discredits the theory that it was gunfire or fireworks. And we're also out by the road.
Yeah, we're not even on the mountain.
No, we're not even, well, we're on the edge of the mountain. And we have been in and around this road all day today, and we only saw 2 vehicles, and they were both together. That was it. We have not seen another sign of a vehicle, have we?
No.
We haven't heard a vehicle other than that helicopter this morning. Military black helicopter.
Yeah, the only thing we get out here are planes, maybe, you know.
Yeah, which you can barely hear. This is apparently a real high altitude plane route over there.
Yep.
How are we doing, Lady K?
Oh, fine.
What are our conclusions? Do we have any conclusions?
Very strange.
Not people.
Confused.
Not fireworks.
Well, I mean, I want to absolutely eliminate people, because they're the only freaking thing that makes sense.
We've done everything we can to find out if there was any people down in there. They're freaking a long ways away. I mean, we walked all the way down into the woods. And
I know. That's what's so weird about it.
I'm going to roll up this operation and put it right into the... Yay! We'll put this in the back. In case there's anything we need.
All right.
Yeah, this is more like a Jeep road that we're on than a car road. So, once again, we're down here investigating, and we've gone quite a ways. There's no way in hell you'd hear people on this road, and this road is poorly traveled. Like, it's not a road that you would normally take a car down. Probably the only time you'd be able to get a car down, it would be when we're doing it right now in July, because it's dry up here this time of the year. But this is like a truck road, and there's been a couple trucks down here. But
Yeah, we only saw like maybe one tire track in and out maybe. Oh, look at that mountain.
yeah, a couple mountains, 2 or 3 mountains I can see here. So
Yeah.
the thing is that this idea that there's a bunch of kids up here cavorting around, making noises and shooting
Yeah.
off fireworks, or even shooting off guns, like even during hunting season, you're only going to find so many people up here.
Right.
I just don't think most people that live in other, in the lower part of the states really understand what remote means when you talk about it. And I don't even really consider this remote because you can access it.
Right.
But there's very, very few people here. I mean, look at this. This is the end of this road, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, so we did see there was 2 old beat-up pickup trucks down in there.
I saw only one.
No, there was another one. So I don't know if they did say there was a thing up here saying Snowmobile Club. So I don't know. We didn't hear any people.
They're still like 1,500 feet or more away from the road. Right?
Well, we're probably more than that down in here. I'll look, but I think since we walked like a half a mile, it's got to be over half. It's got to be more like 3/4 of a mile from the pit. So that'd be a really long ways for somebody. And we already experimented with me walking down the road, and about what was it, 300, 400 yards was the limit.
Yeah.
I'm driving along here, and I thought I saw something that looked a little different. There's a bunch of bones. We're gonna go see what kind of bones they are. I think it's moose. I don't know why there'd be moose bones there. Some leg bones. I'd say the bears dragged it up into this hole here. I see some vertebrae and some ribs. This is the vertebrae. There's a slip disc for you. Luna thinks I have just found dog heaven. Dad, look at the pile of bones I found. Super duper thick in here. Yeah, that's off the hind leg, I think. I was just saying that I didn't see the scapula, and then I walked down oh, both scapulas. I found both of them. So these are the shoulder bones. So maybe we'll find the skull down here somewhere. So cool. Amanita muscara famosa. First ones I've found in a while. Look at this. These are not really hallucinogenics, but they're psychotropic fungus. They have 2 active components. Well, 1 actually. Muscimol and ibotinic acid. These are the remains of the universal veil. This is an Amanita muscara famosa, but you can see most of what are known as the warts have washed off in the rain. It's really cool. And I see some more bones over in there, right there. Found Amanita muscara famosa over here.
Awesome.
And I found another leg bone.
Awesome.
None shall pass. I'd love to have this at the head of our driveway, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, me too.
They must have just recently painted these. This used to be gated and locked, but they didn't have enough traffic through here
To bother.
to bother maintaining it, so they just took the gate down, so we can get access to this part without having to pay a gate fee. Say that again.
It is a terrible road, though.
Oh gosh, the road sucks.
Yeah.
It's right out of a Stephen King book. Everything we run across is right out of a Stephen King book. It's hard to believe it's July. You got company.